Thank you, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. Have you ever been in a position where you're about to see something bad happen, but you can't move fast enough to stop it? I'd like to share an experience that happened to me recently. I have an external hard drive, which I use to capture all my pictures, all my videos, my electronic documents. And I was about to transfer some information from my laptop to this hard drive. Lots of information. It's going to take hours to set it aside in the living room. And I was almost done. I was checking on it periodically, and then I noticed my daughter walk into the room. She's about 1.5 years. She sees something new. Her eyes light up. That's something I need to be touching. I can see it in her eyes. And she's closer to the computer than I am. And I can almost see myself reaching out for her in slow motion. No, don't touch it. But I can't get to it in time. She has the cables, pulls them down, breaks my external hard drive. I thought I lost every photo I ever had, every picture I ever taken. A couple months later, I figured out how to restore it and fix it, and I reviewed some of the old photos to see what's left on there. And I noticed a bunch of fuzzy pictures of me at the Grand Canyon. All of a sudden, all the memories started flooding back in. My freshman year of college, I took a backpacking trip to the Grand Canyon. It was a 5-day trip, 10 miles in. You camp for a few days, 10 miles out. I signed up with a tour group in my college, about 12 people, different levels of experience backpacking. We had a meeting before the trip, make sure you were trip ready. You had the right amount of supplies, tips and tricks, what kind of shoes to wear, how to practice wearing a backpack. This backpack's going to be 30 or 40 pounds. You have to make sure it's on your back correctly, around your waist, so that your legs are supporting all the weight. You're not hunched over the whole time. So you drive us out to Arizona. We're on the Grand Canyon's picturesque view. Where we park, and there's a little helicopter. And they said this helicopter would go to the Havasu High Indian Reservation, drop off mail and supplies. It was very close to where we were camping. So we start our trip, and we're overlooking the canyon. It's picturesque, it's beautiful. It's a steep decline to the bottom of the canyon. There's switchbacks cut into the side of the canyon so you can traverse to the bottom. It's about 1 mile switchbacks, and then 9 miles to the campgrounds. We got there fine. It was a great experience. 3 days of camping, hiking, do a little rock climbing, swimming in the icy cold rivers. There's beautiful waterfalls and pools. I took some pictures with my dad's camera, this SLR all manual telephoto lens. This thing was hard to use. I took horrible pictures with it. I was not ready. So on the last day, I just make an effort to take a lot more pictures and get better with that. I wake up early, I'm the first one out on the trail, 10 miles backpacking. I notice the mile markers, mile 2, mile 4, mile 6. So at that time, I get off trail a little bit. I try to take these awesome pictures and frame things and using the lighting or the shade, and I'm trying to get awesome pictures and be the next Ansel Adams, but it really didn't happen. I go back on trail, and it's later in the day now. It's not morning time, it's noon. The sun's on top of you, it's hot. Realize I've run out of water, so I need to get back. I start double timing it. And I'm in the canyon, and I thought this bend looked familiar, because I knew that switchback was right around a bend. So I go there. Nope, that's not it. Must be around that next bend. So I go there. Nope, that's not it either. So I'm going faster. I'm moving double time. And I realized that I haven't seen anybody in a couple hours. And this was a trail. People were coming down. People were going up. I haven't heard anybody in a while. I'm in this canyon, and perhaps I'm in a different fork, and someone's nearby. So I yell up, "Hello!" And all I hear in the canyon is, "Hello, hello, hello. Is anyone there? There." I start to freak out. I am lost in the middle of the Grand Canyon. I'm out of water, and I don't have a great sense of direction. Do I double back? Did I miss a turn somewhere? Do I go forward? I was worried. I was freaking out. I'm going faster in the wrong direction. So I see that helicopter. That helicopter is making its daily route, and wherever it parks, that's where I need to be. So I'm just waiting for it to come, and wherever it goes, it must be really close by. I'm looking at it, and before it even gets close to me, makes a sharp right turn and parks over on top of the canyon. I have overshot my destination by 2 miles. My 10-mile hike is now proceeding to a 14-mile hike. I'm double timing it. I finally hear some voices, I'm on the right path. I see the switchbacks. I get up there and I see the entire group has been there for hours waiting for me. A few people had binoculars looking for me. They were about to send out the search party if I didn't make it back in time. I made it. As I look back, in conclusion, that was a great trip. Some highs, some lows, but I would love to do it again. And if you ever decide to go on a big trip like that, make sure you're trip ready. You have the right amount of water you're taking with you, supplies, food, and know how to use the camera that you take so that these pictures last forever. I'm glad that I still have some of those pictures saved on the hard drive to bring back the memories. But if you go, think about using the buddy system so that you don't get lost as well. Thank you, Jason.